This episode of Limit Break Radio is made possible by our generous Patreon donors, including Crimson Light Farron of Hyperion, JDO of Excalibur, Toki Anikawa of Sargentanus. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to support Limit Break Radio, visit patreon.com/Limit Break Radio.
Coming up this week on Checkpoint Radio, the first Overwatch Grand Finals are in the book, and the London Spitfire have been crowned the OWL champions. We'll break down both days of play and get a first-hand account of the Grand Finals from Robbie and Norris. Plus, we'll preview the EVO Fighting Game Championship. That's all coming up on your source for esports and video game discussions, Checkpoint Radio from Westwood One. Join me, Nate, Robbie Norris, and Joe for Checkpoint Radio. Listen on demand Fridays at our website at checkpointradio.com.
Live.
Are you a funny dude? Make all your friends chuckle with glee? Are you sick of Juxtaposition's tired old jokes and looking to one-up them? Well then, throw your hat into the ring and apply to Limit Break Radio's advertising agency. Throw out your best dick jokes, fanfics, and ground-up baby Chocobo Chick Slurpees commercials to hosts at limitbreakradio.com, and the winners will get their stupid shit read on air. Losers will be mocked mercilessly until the end of time. Prizes include... Wow, what a great list of prizes. Now please, stumble upon yourselves and do Juxta's work for him and apply to Limit Break Radio's advertising agency at hosts at limitbreakradio.com. Limit Break Radio, do our work for us.
Live from Eorzea.
Limit Break. With your hosts, Unhero.
Now behold the horror you have wrought.
Kahlo.
I said don't take your clothes off.
Juxtaposition.
I don't get it.
Ascalia.
Holy shit, totally forgot about him.
And Mika.
Oh my god.
LimitBreakRadio.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Limit Break Radio, episode 169.
Sex jokes.
That's your penis.
Man, I sort of feel like we should switch.
Is it all right with you if I touch your penis?
We should switch our opening music definitely to this. I think this
I
is.
demand to know what your penis looks like.
How many? Do you have an entire category that's just labeled penis?
I'm getting an extremely gay vibe.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you not?
Nope, I don't.
Eat my dick!
Definitely feel like this should be our opening music this week instead of our normal. Yeah.
Take off your clothes.
Welcome to episode 169.
Praise the butt god.
Oh yeah.
And believe me, I know all about swallowing.
Talk like this the whole episode.
That's right.
Well, this is gonna take forever.
We're gonna be doing the entire episode like this.
The sexiest episode in it.
That's right.
This is
LDR.
going to be hard.
ASMR.
I have no idea how to continue doing this.
Come on, segue into something.
I am a gorgeous girl with big cans.
Welcome to episode 169, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate having you along. Twitch.tv/Limit Break Radio is where you can follow the show. You can also find a full archive of our show over at limitbreakradio.com. Big announcement coming up today for anyone who's going to be out at FanFest. That's right. We've got details on the after party.
The after party to end all after parties.
That's right. That's right. We're definitely looking forward to this year's after party for sure. This is weird music to have underneath us for this discussion. I feel like I need to just get rid of the music altogether.
All right.
All right. Anyway, thanks guys for joining us. We appreciate having you along. Twitch.tv/ Limit Break Radio. Of course, join us at 4 p.m. on Sundays. Be one of our live crew. You can also give us a call. Limit Break Radio on Skype, 810-515-8715, limitbreakradio.com/Discord. I see you, Shujin. We're going to get to you in just a second, but like to remind you to join us in our Eorzean studios. By the way, let's kick it on over to our Eorzean studios. You can join us in, that's on the Sergeant Tannis server in the Goblet, 5th Ward, plot number 30. So, you know, if you want, do some emotes to the camera, whatever.
I was actually this morning when I was logging on, I was showing a Cheshire Duck around the mansion. Hey, Patreon, cool.
Nice,
thank you. Juxta, and I was actually a little disappointed because I was showing her stage D, and there's no splooge in front of it anymore.
Yeah, what happened to the splooge on stage D?
Why is it also right? Why is it also right at the stairs? He told us he wanted people that come in to have to walk over top of it.
That's a really weird reason to have that.
It's a weird fetish to have, having people like walk on your dick a little bit. Yeah.
Listen, all I'm saying is that
step on me, please.
You could have entered
actual drop. I have not uploaded.
You should have entered that house design contest and just made as many phallic things as you could. Just to see what Square-Enix does.
It's not too late.
Maybe they'll
do nothing.
Maybe they'll finally ban us for that.
Time to kill the mode. Remember when Callow took a body shot off Juxta? That was gross.
Yep.
That was gross.
I sure do. You remember that, Callow?
Do you remember that, Callow?
Do you remember that, Callow? That's a video somewhere. We could drag that up on YouTube and play that.
I don't think we have a video of that. We have the. Are
you sure?
We have the nut kick video.
I think he actually probably scrubbed that video.
He went back and deleted it.
I think he did because it was brought up a while ago, and I tried finding it,
and it's just gone.
I could not find it.
We can always rewatch the nut kick if somebody wants to go find the nut kick video.
Did we not? I thought we had played that just for full embarrassment on an episode somewhere. I thought
we did too.
Yeah, I thought it had lived. Not the nut kick for sure, but I thought also the body shot too.
Oh,
I thought that was actually we made that a part of an episode.
I'm not
going to go back and listen to literally every episode we've ever done.
I can't either.
Yeah, no.
All right, there. Lloyd,
actually, you know
Lloyd said I can't find the body shot. I even looked through the archive.
Okay, well, if it's on the podcast somewhere, then we might be able to salvage it.
That's right.
And if you can find that, then we'll give you something in the cash out. Because I don't think it exists.
Yeah.
I don't think it does.
Speaking of making other people do our work.
What?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, really interesting opening commercial there.
What?
Juxta.
That's nice. It's smart. I get an opener done, right? I get that one done because I made it.
You don't get to crowdsource the only thing you do for this show.
Thank you.
I do other stuff too.
Like what?
Be funny and do drops.
Do you play the game?
The game?
You know, after Nika's 14-hour stream the other day, she might actually be doing more work than you now.
I think she is.
Especially if you crowdsource this.
I am raising tomorrow's generation today.
Oh, here we go.
And she's raising like 15 to 20 of tomorrow's generations today.
Well, obviously not very well. We don't know the names of any of them.
Because she's a responsible human being.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to say people, strangers.
She doesn't need to trot her spawn out as an excuse for why she doesn't do things for the show.
She was doing so good today. Oh my gosh, she started crawling like just 2 weeks ago.
I don't want to hear anything about your baby.
She, like, can
I don't want to hear anything about your baby.
And start standing.
Nothing.
Oh, she's standing now.
I don't give.
We're not talking about Nika anymore, are we?
And we have.
No.
I'm like, what?
Yeah,
what does that mean?
No, babies are cute.
And she can crawl. And she can climb up and stand up at the baby gate. And now she can like sidestep, like strafe back and forth using the gate to stand up. She's gonna be walking soon. Oh my gosh.
How old is she now?
She's 11 months as of yesterday.
I really don't.
11 months. Next month is her first birthday.
Can't wait to get that invite on Facebook and not go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't get an invite.
Good.
Invite.
Because you know that I would not show up.
I know you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Especially
if I lived there,
you know why?
Because you're a dumb baby.
Because I definitely don't want to go to Flint. Yeah. Was that have to go to
already
Flint?
lived there. If it was in December,
No,
I
you
would
got
go.
no, Nika. Put it correctly. You got out of there. All right.
I did.
You got out.
I
There's
still
no
go there
reason
every
to go
Christmas, though,
back. Oh well.
because my family lives there.
Anyway,
Nika, when you come here in December, you gonna come see my baby?
Oh, I would love to.
You're invited to come see my baby.
Please
Okay,
stop.
I will hit you up when I know. when I'm gonna
Okay,
be there.
that's great. I'm glad one of my quote friends wants to see my baby.
No. We are coworkers.
Nika's my friend now. Anyone who touches my baby is my friend.
Okay, that's weird.
Thank God.
Okay.
I can't be.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that's very
Anyone
weird.
who hugs my baby is my friend. There we go.
All right.
Still weird.
All right.
I'll hug your baby.
Anyway, give us a call. Limit Break Radio on Skype, 810-515-8715, limitbreakradio.com/Discord. Real quick before we get to our first caller, I just want to remind you, patreon.com/limitbreakradio is how this show is supported. We just ask that you give whatever is appropriate for your budget and help see Limit Break Radio continue on into the future. Again, that's patreon.com/Limit Break Radio. Kahlo's still working on these postcards from Eorzea at a $20 pledge level.
That's right.
Kahlo, what's the next postcard going to
Well,
be?
let's see. Today's the 5th, right? So that means when I
was gonna send out your the spreadsheet to you today, and I forgot.
That's all right. That's all right. So once I get the spreadsheet from Jux, I'll be sending out the next. The first in this set, which is based on the Let's Be Real podcast. So you're going to see a few familiar faces, a few different faces, but you're going to see these faces in ways you have not before if you've been getting these postcards from Eorzea. So look forward to those.
There you go.
Juxta's next week, and his is going to be wild. And I promise this one is safe for work. I don't mean wild in the not safe for work way.
You mean awesome?
Yeah.
No,
have you seen it yet? Is it done yet?
She's working on it now, so I have not seen it yet.
Send it to me as soon as you get it.
I think I'm gonna make you wait till it actually shows up in the mail.
I like that idea. Do that.
No.
Because look at that reaction. We don't get that kind of reaction from him very long.
Because it's gonna be so cool.
$20 pledge over at patreon.com/Limit Break Radio, $20 and above. So if you want to give more, feel free to give more. Whatever is appropriate for your budget. Again, that is how Limit Break Radio is continued on into the future. And just for anyone who didn't hear, yes, we are getting ready for the Let's Be Real podcast. We're waiting for the fall after the temperature cools down at least considerably. It's 92 degrees today.
It was 90 before noon. What the fuck?
It's not. I just looked at my phone. It's 92 degrees today.
Yeah, that's weird for Michigan. It used to only get that hot in like July.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So imagine
it would go back down.
Imagine sitting in a box with like 2-3 computers and Juxta. Do you have any idea how much heat that gives off?
Exactly. So we're looking at possibly October as our launch month. But just so you guys know, each month that you keep us above $1,300, that's an additional episode unlocked. So currently we're at 2 unlocked episodes. Let's get to the 3rd one, and that way we can have a nice, month-long worth of the Let's Be Real podcast. And if you want to make sure, if you like that show, make sure that you continue to see that total stay above $1,300 over at patreon.com/Limit Break Radio. Now, I am so excited to be announcing this. I'm so excited to be announcing this because, every year that there's a fan fest, we do an after party. It started at Insert Coins in 2014, and that was an awesome party.
Really quick before you go into this, because when I was at New York this past weekend for the Overwatch League Grand Finals for Checkpoint, I actually went to an after party that several podcasts were putting on, and it really put
several Overwatch podcasts.
Yes, several Overwatch podcasts.
Well, then there you go.
It really
that's your first problem.
Well, it really put into perspective for me what it is that we're able to accomplish. Yeah, these were several well-known Overwatch podcasts, And no offense to Final Fantasy 14, but I'm pretty sure Overwatch is a bit more of a popular game than FF14 right now.
How would you do a podcast about Overwatch?
I don't know. I've never listened to any of them. But the point is, multiple ones.
He does a podcast about Overwatch.
Well, it's mostly about Overwatch League, and trust me, since it's over, I've been thinking like, fuck, what are we going to talk about every other week now?
Fair point.
It's a problem for a different day. But anyway, so we go to this after party, and it was just literally in like this little like rooftop beer garden at their hotel.
Yeah.
None of the lights were on outside because it had rained, and apparently it would have shorted out the lights. So everyone's standing in the dark. There was all of like 3 girls there out of like maybe 30 people, and the bar was smaller than what this room is, like maybe half this size.
Oh my god!
And the bartender wouldn't talk to anyone to give any like orders or drinks. She was too busy flirting with some dude. That's it. That was the after party.
Wow.
We were there for all of 5 minutes before we pieced out.
Whoa, shots fired.
Yeah.
It's a little...
Oh, it was so
That's a little disappointing.
So what is it that us by ourselves are putting on for the 3rd time in a row?
It's not just by ourselves. We're spearheading the effort, right? So that's the first thing, is that this is going to be a multifaceted party. Like we've got some content creators that have already agreed that they're going to be out there, and so we want to make this not just the Limit Break Radio after party. This is the FF14 creative community after party.
We had to one up, going big.
That's right. So make sure that you guys put it on your calendar. Friday, November 16th, from 8 p.m. to midnight. The Final Fantasy XIV after party will be at the Esports Arena at the Luxor.
Whoa.
I'm super excited about this because, we got to go there.
Legit.
We got to go to the Esports Arena for the opening as Checkpoint Radio. So we were looking at that place and being like, man, we could really throw a really cool FF14 party here.
It was so amazing.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the entire time I'm scoping out the joint, I'm like...
And this is as us just like tucked back in like a little corner, doing our show.
Yeah.
And
oh, is that too much?
Yeah.
Forget that last one.
And we're going to have the whole place to ourselves.
That's right. So
that's so exciting.
Here's the deal. Anyone is welcome. Anyone is welcome.
I know a lot of people are going to be there who didn't have FanFest tickets.
Yep.
That's cool too.
Free through the door, no cover charge.
Free through the door, no cover charge. All right.
Minors?
That's actually a great
question.
That's a great question.
You said anyone.
I don't know. My inclination is to go.
Probably not.
Probably
not. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to check with the venue. We'll
figure that out, but probably not.
Here's what we're doing. We're doing open bar VIP packages. If you want to come and hang out with the content creators, because we're going to all be up at the VIP section of the Esports Arena, it's a $55 per person VIP open bar package. That's going to get you upstairs with a VIP area wristband. Open bar is available only upstairs. The downstairs bar is a cash carry. So if you're coming and you're not getting the VIP, you can still, of course, get food, drinks. There's going to be a food menu available. But we really want to encourage everyone to go for the open bar VIP packages because this is costing us a lot of money.
a little bit.
This is a pretty major investment for us. So just so that there is full transparency, there is a 8.25% Nevada sales tax plus a $4.95 9% live entertainment tax per state law. So your total is going to end up being $64.49 that you're paying for open bar. Now, here's the thing, okay? Open bar in Vegas, that's cheap, man. $64 for open bar in Vegas is actually a remarkably good deal. You get to party not just with Limit Break Radio, but some of the other FF14 content creators, and we would love it if you joined us, whether you're going to be a VIP or not. We would love it though if we're able to. We gotta sell 145 VIP packages to make our ass.
Yeah. Now they'll have
just so everyone's clear.
They also have have like private VIP rooms that they can pay for and get into to like play games and stuff like that too, don't they?
There's going to be tons of PCs and consoles set up. $10 an hour is what it takes to rent those. I don't know about those VIP rooms, what the status of those are going to be, but I think you could. They might be reserved for us. I have no idea.
Well, all right, okay.
Here's the other thing, though. Here's the other thing, is that we get to use the stage.
The motherfucking stage.
We get to use the stage and the equipment. So you're going to get treated to an episode of Limit Break Radio and maybe a couple of other FF14 podcasts as well. And that's not all. People at home who don't get to go all the way out to Las Vegas, it will be streamed at our channel right here at twitch.tv/Limit Break Radio. Not the whole thing, like just our portion of the show. And then, of course, other shows, if they're being, if they're participating, they get to have it on their channel as well. But again, if you want to, catch our wrap-up show, which we usually don't do live. We usually do those. We record those on site, but we're going to be doing Fridays from the after party. So, dude, I think that you get a lot for your $64 at the end of the day.
It's going to be a fucking party. Like, man, you thought that if you were at last year's that was a ton of fun.
Good.
It was good, man. We had a really good time. But I think that this is going to be even better because, to me, I just want to share my vision for what this after party is. For me, this is a celebration of the FF14 creative community, right? We don't always agree. We don't always see eye to eye. But the thing is that we came together to, to all make content for this game that we all love. And I understand, after 5 years, because, as Square-Enix has pointed out, this is the 5th anniversary of FF14. After 5 years, I see a lot of folks, starting to spread their wings. You know what I mean? And try other games, try other things, and try making content for other stuff. And I just think that this is a really good opportunity to celebrate how far we come, how we've kind of used FF14 as, a bedrock to form our community. And to me, this is a celebration of all the things that the FF14 creative community have been able to kind of collectively accomplish.
Nero.
What?
You sound like a community leader.
Oh, look at
don't even start with me. But the thing is that for all of the shit that we do, like, you got to understand, I'm so appreciative of this community. And even though there are those outliers out there who do want to get, Limit Break Radio thrown off the FF14 portion of Twitch, which is so bizarre and hilarious to me. But, I understand that there's a lot of those people out there, but I don't begrudge them for their opinion. That's like half the people who listen to this show, that's what you're supposed to walk away thinking. You're supposed to walk away thinking, Jesus, that guy's an asshole. Like, if you didn't, I wouldn't be doing my job very well.
You either like us or you hate us. We don't want no in between.
Exactly. And so, I think that people really mistake that for genuine animosity towards FF14, the game, the creators, or the community. And they're just, to me, it's fun. It's fun to make people, like their hair.
It's fun to play the villain.
It is. It is fun to be the villain. It's fun to poke people and make them all worked up. Because at the end of the day, you go, it's a video game, man. Just relax, dude. It's all good. You're going to be just fine. I'm going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. All of us are going to be just fine.
Gallon CP says, I don't know that I love FF14. However, it is a bit of an abusive relationship, but I'm not really sure who the abuser is. That's
valid. That's valid. But anyway, if FanFest is a celebration of FF14, we want the after party to be a celebration of the creative community. So please come out and join us. We're not taking reservations just yet. We will be, though. No, I take that back. RSVP on our website. Invoices will be sent for open bar VIP wristbands. So you can find that over at limitbreakradio.com. I just wasn't sure that the post was up.
Yeah, Kookie's putting a link in there to...
An area community leader. Smirklol.
Smirklol.
But anyway, go and bookmark that page that Kookie just put there to stay tuned for the updates and how to RSVP.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, it's the if you scroll down past our episodes, it's the very first thing from our blog section, or you can just go to the direct link. But we are taking RSVPs.
Yep.
And
we're trying to get as many other community members there as we possibly can. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, exactly. We've got a few. We don't want to say for sure yet, like who's going to be there, but we've gotten a couple.
We'll start waiting for responses from a lot of people.
Right. Yeah. Well, but we've gotten a couple of people who have said that they're in and that they want to do something. And I think it's going to be really exciting.
Yep. And we'll have more updates. You know, as we get more and more stuff set in stone, we'll keep you guys in the loop. And as you said, because there was a lot of people that didn't get FanFest tickets, but already have like hotels and like flights and stuff that can't be refunded. So you know, this is gonna be their chance, a little like haven for them, so that they actually get like some FF14 out of their weekend.
And you know, for those that are content creators that are like, well, you didn't reach out to me, we may have the wrong contact information for you. We may not have been asking in the right place. So make sure you reach out to us.
If you're interested, reach out.
We definitely want to get.
We want to include everyone.
We do. We want this to actually be inclusive. I know that sounds sarcastic coming from us, but I mean it. I genuinely do mean it. We do want to get as many people in on this as possible.
We genuinely do support every FF14 content creator here, regardless of how much we might harass and jostle the people on the show. It's all in good fun.
And don't worry, I don't think Skrull's going to be there this year, guys. So you ain't got to worry about that.
That might be a good thing.
Lloyd said he's going to try and make it out, though, so that'll be interesting.
So we got to get
So we got another Skrull.
We got to get another dildo? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, well, okay, we'll get another dildo, yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, join us at the esports arena the Friday night of FanFest after festivities get wrapped up, 8 p.m. to midnight. Join us over at the Luxor. I think that this is going to be a lot of fun. And
one for the ages, man.
And again, if you can't make it, you know, make sure to follow our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/limitbreakradio, where we will be live streaming at least some of what we're doing out there. So I think that this is really exciting because this is the first time where we've really been able to come up with something, you know, super comprehensive. Like I said, the Rock House was super fun and all, and I'm sure that everyone had a great time. But I think that this, you know, like the amount that Vegas has embraced video gaming since the first time we went to insert coins in 2014, I think that it's only fair that we use some of the premier places that they've installed to be able to pull off our after party.
Hell yeah.
So we're so excited about this. And to be at a place as cool as the esports arena, I know that you guys probably saw some of the pictures that we took over at Checkpoint Radio when we were out there. Maybe you've seen some pictures maybe from Ninja's tournament that he had out there, or I know that they just had an Evo after party this past weekend. It's definitely going to be really, really cool, and it's going to be worth it. So make sure that you put that on your calendar to stop by, even if you hate Limit Break Radio. You know, like, it's all good. I don't begrudge you of that, but you know,
you owe it to yourself.
But the party's gonna be worth going to.
Yeah, you owe it to yourself to meet us in real life and then make a judgment.
Yeah, look me in the eyes and tell me how much you hate my show. Dude,
no one's actually ever done that, have they?
I don't think they have. I don't think they have.
In fact, you've had people
so much respect.
In fact, you've had people who in chat and stuff, you know, act all combative, but then when they see you in real life, they're like, I actually love what you do.
Like your show. Yeah. Like, I would actually really respect somebody that looked me dead in the face and was like, man, I fucking hate you on your show. Like, you're just such an asshole. I'd be like, yeah, that's the point. Like, you're supposed to. I'm really glad that
you never got beat up or punched either?
No.
Huh. I feel if someone actually had the balls to come up and punch you, I'd buy them a drink.
Like, I feel like people think that if they come up to me and say that they don't like my show, that I'm going to, like, bite their head off, or that I'm going to argue with them, or that I'm going to hit them, or, you know. None of that's going to happen. I'm just going to go, well, tell me why. Like, explain why. I'd love to know. Because I think those are fun conversations to have. So, again, that's going to be out at the Esports Arena at the Luxor. Join us Friday after FanFest. Before we get into the news, let's take our first call from Shujin of Shiva. What's going on, Shujin?
Hey, what's up, guys? First time caller, man. Long time listener.
All right. Thanks for calling the show. We appreciate it.
I hate your show now. I'm joking.
Yeah, me too.
I actually love your show.
Thanks, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I feel like you guys, balance it out, say what's good about the game, what's bad about the game. But I guess we have too many people so far up Square-Enix's ass that they can't see anything else. So.
That tends to be the way that I write off a lot of opinions that that people tend to get defensive with us about. So I mean, it's very possible. What do you want to talk about today, Shujin?
So I want to talk about future of Final Fantasy 14, man. I kind of feel like you guys are saying the right thing. It might go free to play. Maybe I'm just losing hope. Maybe I need some of those hardcore, diehard Square-Enix fans to lift me up. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I just feel like the way they're developing, like, raids and stuff like that. I mean, the Ultimate fights look awesome. I mean, just watching people go through them are awesome. But I feel like the actual raids are just, like, boring. Like, I got him down to a T.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. I think that there probably should be some concern on the part of especially the veteran player community on what the next step for FF14 is. And we've been saying this, I mean, at least since Heaven's Word, that, FF14 really needs to switch their development tactics away from getting people in the door to try it to retaining veteran players, because every MMO at some point has to do that, right? Like, they make some sort of concession to make the leveling process easier or quicker. They've already kind of done that with the jump potion. So it's confusing to me personally why they have so much emphasis on getting people through the door as opposed to keeping them there with interesting and a variety of things to do when they're sitting at level cap, because more people are sitting at level cap than there have been that have picked up this game, I think, probably in this entire expansion cycle.
10 million of them.
But I mean, if you, consider all of the level distribution graphs that we see. There is a glut of people sitting at whatever the level cap is, and then it's a very sharp drop off to the other levels. So even those people that are signing up with something like Stormblood, they're not spending a lot of time leveling. So why have so much emphasis or so much of the world dedicated to that part of the game? You've got the overworld, you've got fates, you've got dungeons, you've got trials. All of these things are pretty effective. You've got fucking
Heaven on High.
Heaven on High. Thank you.
Which negates all of that other stuff.
All of these things are valid ways of leveling. So if you have Heaven on High and you have dungeons, why not take a different approach to your overworld and make it more interesting for your long-term players to venture through? Make it a 5-6 month process to clear all the quests, make all the quests worth clearing in a zone, instead of like a 2-week process.
Well, don't worry. Remember, at Gamescom, they're giving away copies for free. Oh,
okay.
Oh yeah.
For new players.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Which is exactly the problem, Like if they're more interested in getting people to try the game out, then, I mean, they must have some kind of data that, you know, there's a huge potential audience out there that has never tried FF14.
You know,
I don't know who's left. At this point, who's left? Who's never tried it?
I have a friend that I've gotten to come back to the game, I think 3 or 4 times, and nothing about the game captures his attention. He keeps coming back to the same character, and he still hasn't made it to level cap yet. Because nothing about the game really captures him. And every time a new expansion comes out and I tell him about it, he's like, oh, that kind of sounds cool. You know, he's really excited about the prospect of playing a samurai.
Sure.
And he came back for like a month, and he's just like, this game isn't fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a scathing indictment.
Players are the ones that are playing right now. Like when I think about, like, I mean, I have a very certain amount of people I've been seeing on Facebook say they want to go to FanFest for the first time, and we know with the whole ticket debacle, like clearly a lot of people wanted to go. But when I look at the people on my Facebook who either said they didn't get tickets, or they really wanted tickets, or they finally did for the first time, these are people that have started playing since the last FanFest happened. So it's like their whole influx, and I think Square Enix is going to look at this and be like, oh, so many people want to come, our game's doing so well. But really, it's the new players who have not yet hit burnout point that are going. And I think that's something that I hope Square Enix can realize, that all these people that are like, yes, this is my first time going to FanFest, are people that have started playing within the last 2 years.
Listen, I understand Square Enix lying to us, right? Like the public, right? and only having positive info, the 10 million players, whatever. That's all marketing. I understand that. That's fine. I don't begrudge them of that. I sincerely hope that they're not drinking the Kool-Aid on that data. I sincerely hope that at least someone at Square Enix knows that there is a pretty serious problem that they've got to get out ahead of, or in this next expansion cycle, they're going to lose too many people.
FF4. Is it I have been enjoying it more than FF14?
No, because FF4 is a good game.
FF4 is a great game. I routinely go back and play, you know, some of the SNES
SNES games.
Don't call.
I will punch you from across the room.
Yeah, SNES.
You made me belch at you in defense. I'm gonna shoot blood from my eyeballs next.
What are you, some kind of like lizard?
Yeah, I'm part lizard.
Chupacabra?
Yeah. You don't want to know where my ink sac is.
Oh, jeez.
I already know where that is.
No, stop.
Ugh.
They are drinking the Kool-Aid, and it shows.
Well, I think maybe Square Enix might be drinking some of their data Kool-Aid. I hope that they aren't, because someone's got to be honest with that, right? Like someone has to be objective about that, and I really think that they're going to be in trouble if the next expansion is just a repeat of the same thing. If they're, you know, redoing the battle system, adding a couple of jobs, and putting in, you know, 5 new zones, I just don't think that shit gets it done for me, especially if those zones are exactly the same shit that we've been seeing. You know, level range, you know, there's a 2-level level range between this zone and that zone, and then there's the final zone, and
not to mention, you know what's really going to set me off too is in the screenshots as they're showing off the zones. If we see a structure that's like, oh, there's the next deep dungeon.
Yeah, especially. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I do not think that they've earned the right to just repeat the same shit.
No, and especially after seeing what Heaven on High was and how it is just the same thing. Now, if we do see something like, oh, that would make a great deep dungeon, we know exactly what to expect at patch 5.3.
Dude, there's really simple shit that ESO does that when I come across it, I'm like, why can't FF14 do that? Right? Really simple shit. You walk through a big room, you're like, oh, this is a boss room, but nothing happens, right? You've got to go other places and then come back, and then it's a boss room, right?
Whoa.
Right?
Doubling down?
Double back around. And that's not even inventive dungeon goddamn design.
That's
it's just
it's not a hallway.
I'm just so used to forward, boss room, forward, boss room, done.
Was that 4 bosses?
No, it was 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Say that's one too many. Don't break the formula.
I died at the second one.
You know what you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, fuck, dude, that gets so monotonous. Do something small to just change that shit up. You know?
They can't.
There was a mechanic, dude. There was a mechanic in ESO where I got put into a jail and there was fire all around me, and I had to pick the lock out of my own jail cell. And I went, "Fuck, that's pretty unique. That's pretty fucking unique." Because if you suck at lock picking, you're pretty much dead.
Yeah,
I love that.
And you're
shit.
Probably panicking at the same time.
Exactly.
Too.
Like I thought that was really clever. Like it's little shit like that.
But that messes up their algorithm.
Yeah.
What if someone hasn't leveled up their lock picking?
Yeah, you don't want to make people feel left out for not doing content.
No, but what you can do is make the lock picking like key sequence. Like you press W, F, R, E, or on the controller you press triangle, square, circle, circle, something like that.
That sounds really confusing. I don't know if I can handle that.
Right? Like
that sounds confusing.
No, it doesn't. He's being dumb. He's being juxta. He's being juxta. Like notice how I just steamrolled right over it too. I'm just like, fuck off, whatever.
See, now doing something like that in a raid, maybe we like what was it they put?
Like they do put. I mean, it's not like FF14 doesn't have unique or fun mechanics, but they just seem to reserve them for shit like, the Alliance raids or
or Omega
or Omega, yeah. And like, to me, I don't know, that just make it more fun, dude. Just make it more fun. Fuck. Anyway, Shinjin, did you or Shujin, were you able to make your point?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, cool, man.
I just want to hear from you guys, man, because I don't know. I think I'll wait till my card runs out and just quit again and come back later and complain and then quit again.
I mean, honestly, if there was someone who called the show and said, "I haven't played since Heaven's Word, I'd like to come back, I'm kind of feeling the itch again," the thing I would tell them is to wait until Stormblood is totally done with patches and then just binge it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because, if all you want really is the story and to do the dungeons a couple of times and to have relevant gear, that's going to be like 6 weeks worth of grinding, and you should just do all that at the end of an expansion. This is the problem with continually vertical progression. There's no point to doing anything until right at the end, and then okay, there you've got the best shit. Now you're ready for the next expansion.
I'm actually looking forward with this upcoming piece of patch. I'm looking forward to what the catch-up is going to be for Eureka.
Yeah,
because that's gonna be there. It's gonna be there.
Yeah,
my money's on the Ligma system.
Ligma system.
Lick.
God damn it! I can't believe you fell for that.
You fell for it.
Thank you, Daddy.
Anyway, Shujin, thanks very much for the call, man. We appreciate it. If you want to give Limit Break Radio a call, Limit Break Radio on Skype, 810-515-8715, limitbreakradio.com/Discord. All right, I guess let's check out what's going on in FF14 news.
This is a Limit Breaking News Update.
All right, so you mentioned earlier that we are at Final Fantasy XIV's 5th anniversary, and the site is now live.
2.0's 5th anniversary.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Well, of course.
Let's be real.
Does it feel like it's been 5 years, guys?
Feels like 10.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, yes, it does feel like it's been 5 years since the relaunch. I don't know how I feel about this illustration here.
It's apparently a special illustration.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Special fan illustration.
I mean, everyone looks like they just
happy.
Like they just stepped out of like some kind of anime.
What's wrong with the Sultana?
Right? Like
she has the same face.
Yeah, it looks like a children's book.
Is it?
This is the kind of graphics I have in like books I read at school.
Reading Rainbow. It's like children's book style. It's cute.
Is it though? Is it?
I think so.
Is it?
I have a different view.
Yeah. So anyway, on this website,
Death Cloud in the chat says Sailor Moon-esque. I think that checks out.
That's kind of insulting to Sailor Moon.
Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, but so on this website, there's a list of a bunch of different things we can expect as part of the celebration.
Ooh, what can we expect?
Well, every Friday, starting on August 10th, there will be a special message from a developer. Currently, there is one up there from Yoshida, if we wanted to read that.
What's it say?
Well, why don't you read it to us in your best Yoshida voice?
I don't have it open.
Oh, okay. Well, it says it's been 5 years since A Realm Reborn launched on August 27th, 2013, and almost 8 years since I started working on the original FF14. The first thing that springs to mind is hasn't time flown, which is a bit of a cliche, but when I stop and reflect on everything, all the memories come flooding back.
Is it news time?
Yes, it is. We're doing the news time.
The guy has been doing wasn't on his game today, so I thought I would help. Carry on.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Hasio. Where was I? All the memories come flooding back, and I realize how eventful they've been. To tell the truth, these last 8 years have been the most challenging for me, for better or worse. I'm still a game developer, and my sleeping pattern hasn't changed much, except now my life revolves almost entirely around FF14.
And wearing stupid scarves.
And not just from making and running the game, but as one of the Warriors of Light, too. So yeah, it keeps me pretty busy. None of this would have been possible without the many people who have guided me along the way. Of course, I'm talking about the Warriors of Light around the world who have supported us these 8 years, as well as the development and operations team who are always so patient with me. There isn't a specific point we're trying to get with FF14, but there's still so much we want to do with this game, and we've got a lot of surprises in store that I think you're going to enjoy.
Really? Surprises? Okay.
Surprise. Just, you know what? If FF14 could just surprise me, I would say, you know what? Mission accomplished. But
when was the last time you got surprised?
Exactly, right?
Hey, Heaven on High surprised us.
No, I mean, Eureka was
in the wrong way.
I mean, I think we have to see what the next Eureka does.
Yeah, I am
not expecting a lot.
Cautiously. I am cautiously pessimistic at this point about Eureka.
That's
anyway,
fair. That's fair.
The world of Final Fantasy XIV is a culmination of everyone's devotion and commitment. The future is what we make it. Together, I hope that you'll be there to see where this journey takes us.
Oh, Two Cats is pointing out that might have been a typo. Not we have more surprises in store. We're going to put more surprises in the store. That makes sense.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, that makes sense.
Did you even try?
It also mentions there will be a fan favorite music poll, something called Tales from the Storm. On August 31st, there'll be a 14-hour broadcast. It's probably going to be a live letter. The Moonfire Fair seasonal event, the Rising seasonal event, and apparently the Monster Hunter collaboration is also considered part of the lineup. And there is also a little a thing that says, and more coming soon. So be on the lookout.
By the way, voting for the music poll.
Your favorite music.
Vote, I guess, for your favorite.
It says in 2016, FF14 was awarded the Guinness World Record for the most original pieces of music in a video game, including expansions. There were 384 songs included in the game at that time, and that figure has been increasing ever since. To mark the 5th anniversary, we're giving fans a chance to vote for their favorite songs. The poll includes every track from the 5 original soundtracks since A Realm Reborn. There are 393 songs to choose from, and participants may select up to 10 of their favorites. The top ranking songs will be chosen for a best of album coming this fall.
Oh, that's cool.
So every vote counts, so take part and let your choice be heard. I think it would be even cooler if in that best of album they did either Primal's versions or remixes of
like new
those
versions,
songs.
not just like their same.
That sounds like work.
Okay,
but Soken's the only one who actually does work.
Well, that's why we're going to be doing limit-breaking music today on the show, is because, you know, we do love the music of FF14, and
also Reddit didn't bite.
So, someone needs to be able to catalog some of the amazing remixes that are out there. That's what limit breaking music is for. Right. So we're going to be actually listening to some new remixes this week.
That's right.
That Lloid found.
That's right.
What?
Yeah, Lloid curated it. So technically today's show was mostly programmed by Lloid. Yeah, let that sink in.
Oh.
Look, if Nika can do it, I feel like Lloid should be able to do it, right? Nika did a limit breaking.
It could be worse. It could be Skur.
Yeah, it could. All right, so last bit of news. What would an LBR news segment be without some new additions to the cash shop?
Yay!
Introducing more bullshit Far Eastern stuff. Now you can dress up like Lord Hien in the Domin Liege's attire. Only $12. You can also get some stupid-ass swimwear in the Eastern Fairgoers attire for $5.
What the actual fuck is this?
Would you wear
Someone needs to explain that shit!
Would you wear that?
Fuck no! What the fuck is that?
That is dungeon gear from this expansion.
No, you can buy that.
I know.
Juxta, all right.
It's a recolor.
Wait, what? No.
This is the old last year's
the bathing
Festival.
the bathing suits gave us dyeable versions of the Shisui dungeon set.
Wait, you guys aren't
these are dyeable?
You're not making a joke.
No. Those are originally from the Shisui of Violet Tides dungeon, and then people were like, "Oh, but I want the different color. I want to be able to dye it for different jobs." So they gave us a version of it for the Moonfire Fair.
That you have to buy.
No, you didn't have to if you did the event
in the
last
Moonfire Fair. Now you have to buy it.
These are blowjob pants. That's what these are. These are pants for giving blowjobs.
Wait, because giving or receiving?
Giving, well, either or, because you've got easy access, freshness dated for the fucking crotch, but then you've also got built-in knee pads for when you have to reciprocate.
Useful. Thank you for saying.
This is horrific. This is the worst fucking gear I've ever seen in this game.
It's been in this game since the launch, and you're just now knowing what it looks like.
Juxta, being that you are probably, when it comes to all of us, the fashionista, having developed such hit accessories like the knee capes and the peenie pack, I would like you to look at this gear specifically on the dude, because the chick's just looks like a normal bathing suit, right? What exactly is the function of why this was designed the way that it was?
For the males?
Yeah.
Well, clearly it's to keep your kneecaps warm.
On the beach.
Yeah. You don't wade into the water and then, oh my gosh, my knees are really cold because I'm in the water, but then I get out of the water. So now my wet knees are really cold from the breezy air, but the rest of my body's dry. So I don't need to be warm up there, and my feet are in the water. So those are cool too, but my kneecaps, dang son, we really need.
So they're waders?
Yeah. They're post waders because you wade in and then you go out, but you still want to be in the water.
What about the shirt?
The shirt?
Yeah, why does it have it's a belly shirt?
Well, it's to represent their favorite person, Titus, from the mighty Xanarch and Abes.
I think we need to make this in real life and make Juxta cosplay it. Nico, you could make this, right? This is a pretty easy thing to make. There's not even a lot of fabric that you gotta use.
In fact, we'll pay you for the fabric, Nika, if you make this for Juxta to wear.
For FanFest?
Yeah.
Well, he won't be at FanFest.
He's not That's right.
You know what?
Do a cosplay stream where you make this for him, and we'll do a photo shoot.
Yeah.
We'll get a photographer. We'll go to a beach, and we will do a photo shoot of Juxta wearing that.
This is literally
the worst.
The worst.
I mean,
the worst.
I could probably.
Yeah, I know you could,
guys.
I think I could.
Hold on. It gets worse. It gets worse.
How does it get worse?
It gets worse. All right. So this is probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen in the cash shop, and that is saying a lot. For $5, you can buy a little cup of authentic Evercold shaved ice
For Juxta.
to set on the table somewhere. That's $5.
That's
That's actually
$5?
For some reason, I thought that was coming with this year's Moonfire Fair. Like, hey, that's
nope.
cute. No, that's in the cash shop.
For $5, you can get that tiny piece of furnishing.
Okay, well, to be fair, I mean, I would pay $5 to eat that in real life. It looks delicious. Look at it.
It's not real life.
I'd pay 90 cents for that, maybe.
Okay,
it's shaved ice.
Well, yeah, but it's got a perfect ring of colors detonating each flavor. You can't get that easily. You gotta pay full price for that.
The
kind of
weapons
stuff.
that you can buy individually, I think, are less than $1 with that sale that was going on. But they're gonna charge you $5 for that. What the fuck?
I would eat it.
$5.
You can also get.
By the way, he's not making that up.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Authentic Evercold shaved ice, US dollars, $5.
Yep. And then
can you eat that?
Nope.
Are you sure? Because I think you might be able to eat that as a furnishing.
It doesn't matter. It's still not worth $5.
Still, that's worth $5.
And then it gets eaten up.
That's that's worth $5.
One-time use.
Jesus.
They also added in a cool little poster with, I think, art from the Moonfire Fair.
That's also was from the event last year.
Yep, that one there, which is $5 as well. And then a new orchestrion roll, which is $3, which is $2 cheaper than the orchestral versions.
It's not new. You could have got this last year.
It's new to the cash shop.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just saying.
So there's the cash shop,
really,
guys.
if you've been playing and already have that shit, you can now buy Hien's outfit and beautiful shit.
Which, why the fuck
you know what?
would you?
Actually, if
so
you've been
ugly.
playing, then you just saved yourself $18. So by keeping yourself subscribed, you're saving yourself money every single month.
Or
I mean, that is if you buy everything on the cash shop every month without fail. Then
or you could just not care about any of it.
That doesn't make any sense.
You could just not care about any of it.
Daddy, please,
none of it.
Please care. Okay?
None of it matters.
Please care.
Nope.
Please step on me.
Yep.
So that's all that's going on in the news, everybody.
Before we get into limit breaking news, there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. The Monster Hunter World crossover event.
What about
it? Looks somewhat good.
That's what I'm hearing. Is like
it's no pushover.
It definitely seems
like it seems different. Like they're actually making an event. I just don't understand why they're actually making a legitimate event for Monster Hunter, whereas the actual like Square-Enix
I can tell you why.
Final Fantasy crossovers would just get fake.
Because Capcom came in and saw what they had planned for it, and they're like, "Oh, honey, no."
We got fates.
Yeah. So if you're listening to this on the podcast, then this is today, but on August 7th, that's when the hunt for Rathalos is going to begin. And from the other side, hearing about the event in Monster Hunter World, it seemed like they put some teeth on it, and that it's actually pretty challenging. I was seeing a lot of boo-hooing from Monster Hunter fans saying that it was too hard.
They're supposed to be hunters. They're crying about a monster being too hard.
Yeah. I mean,
from what I understand, it uses like an aggro mechanic. So how can that be too hard? You just dodge the big orange circles on the floor. Are we actually good players and everyone else is bad?
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't get Monster Hunter World. I wasn't a cool person.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I don't have a PS4. I was unable to enter the world of Monster Hunter Craft.
It's coming out on PC soon, isn't it?
Yeah,
what's the fucking point at this point? Nobody plays it anymore.
Kahlo, I know that you are kind of resident Monster Hunter World player.
Yep.
So do you think that the boo-hooing that we've been hearing from the Monster Hunter community about how this is too hard?
The thing is, I haven't seen as much boo-hooing as I've seen people that actually really enjoy it. The very first hater post, we'll call it, that I saw was about some guy crying that he can't solo it because it's so tough.
Okay.
And
you're not supposed to be able to solo it, dipshit.
Right.
It's a Final Fantasy MMO.
So I think the majority of the crying are coming from people who just want to be able to play by themselves and not team up with other people. And so they're pretty upset that there's like a one-hit mechanic, which, guys, it's a motherfucking behemoth. Of course there's a one-hit mechanic.
Yeah.
Dumbasses. I personally
get behind the fucking meteor.
I personally want to commend Capcom and I guess Square-Enix on how
watch your words
on how true to the game that it was coming from, that they were able to keep it while still putting it in. And so that's one of the things that I'm really looking forward to trying out with the hunt for Rathalos, is how much is this going to actually feel, or at least look, like Monster Hunter in Final Fantasy.
Well, I mean, looking at this screenshot, that's
fucking
Rathalos,
dude.
man.
It is.
That's very much Rathalos.
Why'd they bring a paladin? That's so dumb.
Now, here's the thing, okay? Because we had praised this armor design when we had first seen it.
Yeah.
We did? At least I did.
Yeah, I think it looks cool.
I think it looks good there.
I definitely do think it looks good. Here's the thing, though, is that Monster Hunter gear, like gear out of Monster Hunter, is so unique in terms of its design. Why didn't they use Monster Hunter armor design? Like
we should have been getting the Rathalos armor.
Yes, exactly.
I agree.
And this, to me, again, not a bad set. I'm not trying to down on it. It's actually, it looks fairly decent. But it would have been
than anything in Stormblood.
But it better than anything in Stormblood. But the thing is that it would have looked so much better if they did an actual set from Monster Hunter.
You want to see what the Rathalos armor actually looks like?
Yeah. I was just gonna say, show me that. Is it like plate mail looking ish?
It is.
Okay, so I bet that's the reason why, is because I'm sure this armor can be worn by anyone, versus they don't want the Rathalos plate armor being on a cloth wearer, which would be bad?
Okay, but they also just made basically 2 armor sets, right? So it would have been easy to be like, all right, the one of these is for caster, one is for like DPS melee, and then given the actual Rathalos plate armor to tanks. Because come on, would you not wear that?
Oh, I would so wear that.
Wear the shit out of that.
I would wear the fuck out of this. Are you kidding me?
Cool. Yeah.
I would have been doing fucking the Monster Hunter crossover. I would have farmed it. I would have farmed it.
And here's the thing, you can't
really cool.
Yeah, you can't tell me like maybe there's something about putting their gear in there, blah 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 blah, because they literally put Astinian in Monster Hunter. So
and not just that, but the weapons from Monster Hunter are also super unique and iconic. And I think it would have been awesome to have some of those larger greatsword designs ported over to FF14. They lost out on a huge opportunity by not porting this over into FF14 or making a better FF14 version of it.
Do you think that if this goes over well, like if people are really into this, that they could in the future add in more monsters and maybe correct themselves by starting to add in some of the actual Monster Hunter gear and stuff?
Why do that? Here's the thing, is that, remember the Garo event? Remember how intricate those armors, how specific?
Those were
they
cool.
were so specific, and I don't understand why they couldn't have done it with the Monster Hunter gear. They missed out on a big opportunity here.
Square-Enix.
I bet they had to rush this out.
Remember, it normally takes a year to do crossover stuff.
And if they cut like literally everything good about having Monster Hunter gear and or weapons, they were able to save 2 months.
Probably a little more, because I think he specifically said designing the gear. Actually, no, that's even better. If it takes an entire year to potentially design new gear and you have the gear already designed,
come on now. Come on.
Square-Enix.
Thinking up gear is easy, but stretching it on a big fat Rogadin, come on. That's the hard part.
I don't know. I was pretty disappointed by that.
No, you're right. The gear does look cool that we're getting.
And you know what? Someone had to point that out to me. I think someone had to make a dick YouTube comment of like, oh, have you actually looked at the Monster Hunter gear? Like, that looks like shit compared to what it actually is. So thank you, dick on YouTube, whoever you were.
He's not wrong, though. He's not wrong.
No, that's the thing, is that I was like, I looked it up and I went, oh, fuck, he's right.
Damn, he's right.
Son of a bitch.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, and we're not afraid to admit if a YouTube commenter actually has a good point. We're not afraid to admit it.
Old War Code in the chat says I would wear that.
I think you'd be hard pressed to find someone who wouldn't wear that.
There's nothing else good in this expansion, so yeah, you would be forced to wear.
I would wear the fuck out of it.
Looks pretty cool.
Anyway, all right. So if you want to give us a call, Limit Break Radio on Skype, 810-515-8715, limitbreakradio.com/Discord.
It's okay.
Excuse me.
Discord's not going anywhere.
Discord.
We didn't lose our partner status.
Discord. Oh,
we don't have Lolicon stuff in the Not Safe for Work
That's
channel.
right. I forgot about that.
We should make a Not Safe for Work channel, but just have so you can't talk in it and just be plastered with pictures of me like strewn out like I'm one of your French girls
with various like foods
with Kahlo doing
body
shots off of me.
Wow, that was
that was super anticlimactic.
Kahlo goes to throw something at Juxta and he just catches it.
It was the pig.
I could have slapped it away and made like a noise.
Anyway, so we have limit breaking music to do today.
We do, and like we said, this was curated by Lloid. We're actually going to do a limit breaking music sometime last month.
By the way, before I forget, apparently the FF14 Reddit Discord got their partnered status back.
They did? After all that, when they said the decision
You're
was
welcome.
final?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Reddit 14.
That's what I heard.
That's what happens when LBR shines light on you. You get built back up.
Just so you know, we put an end cap on that.
Okay,
yeah, apparently.
well, all right. I hope that they clean their
just
act
following up. Yeah, just following up on that one.
We can take credit for that, right?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, taking credit.
Justice has been done.
You're welcome.
We did it, guys.
Again.
Yay! We did it.
Saviors of Reddit.
Good for Limit Break Radio.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah, last month I asked Lloyd, because none of us wanted to do it. I'm like, Lloyd, find some FF14 songs. And he found a bunch of them, and I had him cross-reference with all the other episodes that we did, so we're not repeating anything, so there's no repeats on here. And he did. And so this Limit Breaking Music today is brought to you courtesy of Lloyd. Did we want to get him on here just in case?
Why the fuck not?
All right, let's bring him in just in case there's some shitty stuff here.
We probably should. He's still got to, screen calls and stuff too.
He will.
So,
he will.
If you guys want to call up and, I don't know.
Try and catch him off guard.
Yeah.
Fuck him up. Yeah. Are you there, Lloyd?
Lloyd, we got you.
Lloyd, you here? Speak.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, wait, should I call him on Skype then? Instead of Discord?
Fuck, I'll kill you.
No, it's fine.
So, Lloyd, before we get into this, do you want to tell us a little bit about your selection process here, how you came about choosing these songs?
Oh, I just Googled and cross-referenced and made sure nothing...
Now, did you actually go back and listen to our previous Limit Breaking Music? Because I feel like we had a list of songs that we've used, but that it wasn't updated.
No, Kooky and Skuro actually, well, I don't know about Skuro, but Kooky kept that list updated all the way up to the most recent Limit Breaking Music.
Go
so,
Kooky.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, Lloyd, did you listen to these songs? Are they all good ones?
Most of them are good. There's one that's not.
I bet I know which one it is.
Okay. All right.
It's labeled for the lulz.
You don't label it. You just wait until
it pops up.
Yeah, until people hit the bogey. Come on, man. If you're gonna throw a landmine in there, you don't label it.
All right. Well, this first one comes courtesy of Catherine JG, and it is a cover of Susanoo. It's called Lord of the Groove. And now, Lloyd, what Kooky normally does as we're listening to these is you put this artist's information into the chat so people can follow them if they want to.
That's right.
Okay.
And again, this is coming off of SoundCloud from Catherine JG. This is someone we've actually featured before.
Can't hear it.
It's going. Just taking a second.
I understand why it's called Lord of the Groove. I don't hate it.
This is not bad.
Yeah.
This is not bad.
I can't actually picture the Susanoo theme, though.
Yeah.
I only did that fight twice, to be fair.
I mean, same.
I kind of like how it sort of got this sort of jumpy big band vibe behind it.
Yeah,
that I like.
So someone in the chat says, off to the cantina. I feel
Omega, it's definitely got a kind of swing feel to it, like the big band swing feel.
We talk about sometimes, taking a piece and giving it a whole new face, right? Like making it feel like a whole different thing, but still having some traces of the original. And I feel like Catherine did that well with this. Ooh.
It's like dark swing, right? Like it's dark. It's played lower and with some minor chords in there.
It's like a boss fight in the Underdark,
or like a boss fight on Cuphead.
Yes, there you go. This actually fit in really well with that.
Right?
I feel like if this was like a boss fight that wasn't done in a circle arena, where it felt like it had like a sort of like a chase aspect to it. Yeah, this has worked really well.
Scott says squirrel nut zippers on a heroin a little bit. Yeah, I hear that for sure. I'll definitely hand it to Catherine JG there. She definitely did a good job at transforming that and making it something truly unique. Again, Catherine JG. That's a cover of Susanoo called Lord of the Groove. You can find that over at SoundCloud. Whoops. You can find that over at SoundCloud. And yeah, definitely check that out. Let's see. How many followers? 8? Only 18 for Catherine JG. Let's fix that. Go follow her. SoundCloud.com/Catherine-JG. All right, let's check out this next song. This one's from, what is it, Nathaniel Platier?
Yeah, Platier. Nathaniel P.
Yeah.
Daddy P.
So this is another one off of SoundCloud. Lloyd, any nothing to say about this?
I'm not quite sure what Stormblood is because I haven't played it, so I don't know the music very well. So
So you can comment on how the music sounds.
To be fair, this is a remix of Temple of Fist, which again I think I've only done twice.
It's a good dungeon. It actually has lore, unlike the rest of Alamigos.
I've done this dungeon a few times, although I don't
monk lore, so it doesn't really count.
I can't say. Like the thing about the music is that, you know, at least for a few weeks with each expansion, I'll have, you know, I'll play with the music on and then I'll turn it off so I can listen to other shit.
Never did that with Stormblood. Did you?
I think I had the music on the first time that I experienced something, and then I turned it immediately off. I was way less impressed with the Stormblood music than I have been in expansions past. So okay, let's check out this remix from Nathaniel Platier, the Temple of the Fist remix. This is kind of what I remember from it.
I actually almost chose the song for the opener.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Very atmospheric.
Yeah, very cinematic too.
I could see this being a dungeon theme, and I kind of like this better. Like they should just replace the in-game dungeon with this version.
I kind of agree. Yeah,
like this isn't like jazzed up or anything. It's just like a more atmospheric ambiance version of the song we already have.
Yeah,
I could see this actually being a thing.
Carletta says music to get fisted to. Thanks,
no,
Carletta.
like I definitely think, yeah, like this is made in the style that other dungeons have been done in the past.
Yeah,
so
it actually reminds me a lot more of music that I hear in WoW, which is done in a more atmospheric sense to where it fits really well with what you're doing.
Yeah.
But if you were to take it out and just listen to it on its own, it loses something. Yeah. As opposed to just being like just a song all on its own that you can listen to whenever.
Right.
Nope, boss fight.
I like the
background
under melody here.
Yeah, the
fast eighth notes.
Yeah, the fast strings behind them.
Yeah. Because like I'm assuming that's probably in the theme, but in the dungeon I can't actually hear it.
Right.
So it sounds good.
I like the drums a lot.
Yeah,
like the drums and the chanting. But yeah, it does make it sound like it belongs in the game for sure. Man, Soken really likes that chord progression, doesn't he?
He sure does.
It's in so much of his work.
I'm like, this is the first time I've heard this part.
Right. Yeah, right?
That's so soaking.
That's so soaking. Yeah, no, I think this is good, if not a little bit straight ahead.
Yeah,
I usually like with remixes. I like them to be a lot more varied.
Change something up, because here's the thing:
change the
it doesn't
genre.
feel like a remix. It feels like they're just making the original better. Like if I've started the dungeon, I would just push play in the background for this one and just enjoy it as a better version.
Had you just played this for me and said this is the Temple of the Fist, I'd have been like, oh yeah,
that makes sense.
Because
sure.
I mean, obviously, I haven't played it enough to really have a very intimate knowledge of it. So it'd be interesting to like sort of play them side by side just to see just how varied it is.
Just how different it is,
But it does seem, very, very close to what the original is.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to confirm that this was a remix if I was doing this on my own. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Nathaniel Platier. You can follow him on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/Nathaniel Platier. He's got 133 followers. Let's bump him up a little bit more. Find him on SoundCloud. All right, let's go to our next one. Since I know that the next one is for the lulls, I think we gotta.
This one's for Nika.
We've got. We're gonna. No. We'll come back to it. We're gonna come back to it. All right.
Okay.
So because I wanna get some. I wanna check out actually some more of these remixes.
Good ones.
Yeah. So let's check out this one from Ma Mo. They're doing a Kugane theme, but they've arranged it with using violin.
Ooh, I love the violin.
Yeah, so let's check this out.
I've never heard that little tune before.
What?
This right here.
You've never heard what?
He's being facetious.
Oh,
sarcasm.
I mean, it's violin and piano. Seems.
Still, I love violins.
Me too.
Yeah, this is definitely an interesting take on the...
It sounds sad.
It does, yeah. A lot more somber, yeah.
Like, I can imagine this after, like, Kugane gets raised to the ground and you're, like, digging bodies out of piles.
See, I can imagine this after finishing the expansion, being like, that was it?
Or after just going to Kugane.
Looking at your podcast says, Kook, you want to dance? Shuts him down. No, I'm working. This is nice. Yeah, I mean, not a lot of variance to it. Like Nika said, it's a little bit slower, which I actually like. Here's the thing.
It's pretty.
I am so sick of the Kugane theme, but I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is enough that, like, I could listen to this in the background of something and just really enjoy
meditation music.
Yeah, they did a nice job with this. It's definitely, chilled out, relaxed. And you're right, it does come off a little bit sad, too.
It does feel like this is, like, after some kind of big destruction, and now it's, like, raining, the rain's coming down, and everyone's sad. Like,
Death Cloud can imagine this after burning down a tree. I know what he plays.
I think you need something more enjoyable for burning down a tree.
Something more uplifting and like party time. Yeah.
I was thinking Andrew WK, but sure. Wakazashi in our chat says, sounds like FF10 somber theme before you go final battle.
It does.
There's an FF10 thing to this, yes.
I always thought whenever I would hear it, there's a particular part in there that I'm like, man, I swear that comes from FF10 something. And slowing it down like this, I think really,
Oh, yeah,
you can easily slip it into FF10.
Yeah, if I had never played Stormblood and you told me this was background music from 10, I would believe you.
Hornless.
Yeah, I could see it.
Hornless. Poor sad Kamari.
I like that. Mamo, check that out on YouTube. Link will be in our chat room. Kugane theme arranged with violin. Check that out. Give them some more subscribers. Mamo on YouTube. All right, let's check it out. What else we got here?
This next one is an interesting one because I guess I didn't realize that this was a specific song, but this comes from KVVA, and they did a remix of the Stormblood Benchmark.
There was original music for the Benchmark?
The Benchmark was original?
It says
They didn't have its own, like, they didn't reuse music. From
right, I would have assumed they did, but yeah, it says Benchmark remix, Peter Rowe, Living by the Sword.
Now, here's the thing. If we watch this, and this ends up being a remix of the footage that was used in the Benchmark, I'm firing Lloyd.
Lloyd would never know.
I'm firing Lloyd.
I think we just make him deep throat a dildo at the after party.
Lloyd, are you absolutely sure that's not what this is?
There's music to it, but I'm not. It's remixed footage. I know that for sure.
Guess we'll find out.
Err on the side that it might just be remixed footage, so let's skip it.
No.
We're kind of locked into it now.
Yep. Let's hope this is also an original song.
Let's
Find out.
It's not looking good for you, Lloyd. I'm going to be honest.
I don't hear music.
Yeah, I just hear sound effects.
Is it just like a Machina?
I don't even remember the Benchmark. This is all like.
Yeah, me neither. And I don't have this on screen, so most people hearing this on the podcast are going to be very
Did someone
confused.
just make like a little movie video cinematic type deal?
I mean, that's what the Benchmark already was.
Yeah,
Cinematic.
Lloyd. We asked you to do your fucking homework.
Man,
Damn it, Lloyd.
Boo.
You got a deep throat a dildo at the after party now, buddy.
Yeah, way to go, dummy.
Yeah, I don't think this is anything.
Nope. Yeah. We've moved on.
All right, so this next one,
I give it a 10.
is Revolution's rock cover. Now it says FF14 movies, so I'm not sure who necessarily the artist is.
Okay, well, I mean, the account name is FF14's movies on YouTube.
All
so.
of their movies?
Be interested to see what they can do with Revolution, because as much as I like Susan, as great as she did vocal-wise, just the song overall didn't resonate with me as much as previous.
All right.
Songs
well, let's check it out. This is supposedly the rock cover. I've not heard any of these, by the way.
Clearly.
Is it gonna? Oh, there, a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting.
Just a tip.
Okay, that was weird.
Not
a good start. FF14
not a great
movies.
start. Okay.
Not bad.
I mean,
The start was weird. That
the
second transition was all right.
Yeah.
Whenever I'll do it.
I'm a little weirded out by this freaky picture of Rabon.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's Robon Extreme. 2Cat says this is really 80s.
Yeah.
Little bit. Okay.
These transitions are weird.
Transitions are not his strong suit.
Yeah, no, they're not at all.
But this part's really good. I like this.
Yeah. I wonder what it would have been like with the lyrics in it, though.
Yeah. I definitely think that would have helped it. Yeah.
Okay, that was good.
Okay.
That I liked.
We're getting there.
Yeah, it's doing something.
A work in progress. Morgan Freeman says that the people who made Kung Fury made an FF fan movie. This is the theme.
All right, I can see that. I can see that.
Narishima 11 says very into some of the drum changes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Gallant CP. Like, it's not that it's bad or I don't like it, but compared to some of the other stuff that we've featured on Limit Breaking Music, this one could use some polish.
Yeah. It's like a first draft.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of like what it's doing here. It's when he goes from soft to loud that it has awkward transitions.
Yeah,
though.
his loud to soft is all right.
Okay, this is better. Building a little bit. Okay,
that was good.
His one good transition so far. That one was very good. I will give him that one.
He has potential.
Yeah. I don't know what was up with that beginning, though.
No,
we get good boring parts, so get to the good stuff.
Yeah, I would definitely be interested to hear this with vocals, for sure. I mean, like, it's sloppy, but, like, I like it because it's sloppy, I think.
That might be fair, okay. Yeah, Galen says the
build-up took too long. Yeah, that's probably fair.
I agree. I mean, I feel like you could have cut this in half from that second build-up, start it there, and it would have just been fine.
Agreed. Live and learn.
Yeah.
Not everybody can be a husky.
True. Speaking of, do we have any of the newer Husky on here? Because I know he's done a couple of Stormblood tracks.
I didn't put any Husky.
Boo, Lloyd! What's wrong with you?
We do have a Benjamin Anthony James, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure Lloyd just figured it was too obvious to farm Husky. Right, Lloyd?
Pretty much. And the one that I did put on there was a repeat. So.
Okay. Yeah, there's at least two more that I really want to hear. The next one we're gonna skip this next one because it's also a Revolutions cover. But we have one by Koko Niru, which is a chiptune remix of Shinryu X Ultimate.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Here we are. There it is. All right. Let's check that out.
Sounds like Phoenix Wright right here.
A little bit.
Just like Mega Man. Yeah, it sounds like a Mega Man remix.
It does. But I mean, that's kind of what chiptunes does. It like gives that.
It's not rocky enough to be.
Now, Nikki, you did a lot of
Mega Man.
Shinryu X, right?
Actually, no. Shinryu is the only X Primal I haven't killed.
Oh.
Oh, that's not true. I haven't killed Stephen yet either, but I've been to enrage on that.
Terrible.
I think that's the thing when you raid. Like, you already get better eye level gear than what the X Primals give. So, like, I don't do it.
So what do you guys think?
I like Wakazashi's comparison to Double Dragon. I agree with that.
Okay, I can hear that.
I definitely don't hear Mega Man. Mega Man is a very specific variety of chiptune. It's like
I feel like when I hear chiptunes, they fall into one of two categories. You have a category that uses some chiptune elements, but still you can tell, like, all right, this was made, like, nowadays, right?
Sure.
And then you have some that really dedicate themselves purely to just chiptunes. I feel like this one falls into the latter.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice change up.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Nice change up.
I assume that's where the platform, like where you fall off down to the lower platform or whatever. The phase change. This second phase here is a lot better.
I almost kind of wish that it wasn't just chiptune, because like the change up on here is really good, and I'd love to hear that as like like a more, I don't know what the word is, but like a
modern?
Yeah, maybe just like, I mean, still using chiptune elements, but I think that they could make it so much bigger than it is. Yeah. There's a little bit of like Metal Gear in here, like the original Metal Gear, like the way that it's driving with that backbeat.
Gallant says he feels like he feels some.
Wait, isn't this like Fractal or something now?
Yeah, there's Fractal in here.
Yeah, there's definitely a little Fractal in here too.
Or Oz's Law.
Yeah,
one of the two.
Does Shinryu use some of those same?
I didn't do it enough
progressions.
I'm not sure. I've only done normal once and X mode just a couple times.
Yeah. Miri Kenneth says it's got like a side-scrolling action combat sort of feel. Yeah,
yeah, I could see
definitely. Yeah,
that's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right.
No big crescendo there on the at the end, but no, I liked it. I thought it was okay, man.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. We're gonna go out with a bang here. We got two now because Lloyd did go and find us a husky one.
For crying out loud.
But I want to start with or not start, but first the one by Benjamin Anthony James. Beauty's Wicked Wiles, a Lakshmi theme cover.
Interesting, Lakshmi. I haven't heard very many Lakshmi covers. This is what I love about Benjamin Anthony James.
You never know what to expect.
Everything is so different. Each track he does is so different from one another, and he's not afraid to just sing. He's not afraid to just
because this
belt
is normally done by a female singer.
Yeah, and doing a great job. I think his version is really cool.
It's like jazzy rock too. With that.
Yeah,
he's going for it.
Two Cats sang sarcastically that sounds like the singer for Avenged Sevenfold, but I actually think that that's what he's going for and that it works for this.
Yeah, I like this.
This is very cool. Yeah, I like this a lot.
Anthony James has done it again.
And he does. He's got great change-ups too on these. These are I really like his covers. I want him to end up hitting like an Iron Maiden Dio high note in here somewhere. Like there is like a little bit of a show tune aspect to it too.
Yeah.
I almost could hear this like a Metal Gear.
Like a Metal Gear ballad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could hear it too.
I mean, if they ever did any Metal Gear songs with men instead of women, I feel like this kind of has that same kind of jazzy feel.
Yeah.
But not like.
Ooh.
This is good. That prelude in there.
That electric guitar is a nice touch. This builds. This legitimately builds to this great crescendo.
I've always liked the way that he does lyrics too.
Yeah, I agree.
He need a lighter. He's way up there. Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Totally.
Very atmospheric here at the end.
It's not whispering.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He had a nice note there. I like it. I like it. Leave him wanting more. Benjamin Anthony James, always a pleasure. Check it out. YouTube.com/ I think it's just Benjamin Anthony James.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you can also check him out on SoundCloud as well. Seriously, I loved that version. Do we want to do another one? Do we want to, before we get to our Husky by the Geek?
Let's do one more.
You want to do Prototype Blues here? Because I'm kind of curious what this is.
Actually, I think that was the one that the title really intrigued me.
All right. Well, let's check out this track from Prototype Blues. It's The Fringes. Not to be fair, The Fringes was back from Heavensward, so...
But it says Stormblood Remix.
It does say Stormblood Remix, doesn't it?
No. The Fringe was Stormblood.
Yeah,
oh, it was.
Yeah, The Fringes
okay.
was where the Anansa Beast Strike
Yeah,
was.
you're right.
Kind of low key.
Definitely.
So
Laid
far,
back.
Anyway.
I like it.
Me too.
I know what it's supposed to be, so every time that first violin note starts, I'm like waiting for it and it stops.
There it is.
Yeah. They did it like 3 times before continuing.
I was pretty sure that he was going to use the violin sample, but I wasn't 100% sure. I like this, though. This is good. Oh, this is definitely
I feel like this is like an FF11 version of this. It reminds me a little bit of like the Zeta remixes that you hear.
Yeah.
It's very like meditative.
Yeah. I agree that there's something Zeta-esque about this. Yeah, Deathcloud nailed it. It's very Nujabes Samurai Champloo sort of sound. It very much sounds like Nujabes. And I like that. Nujabes was one of my favorite hip-hop producers. Mary Kennett says it sounds a little bit like the airship music in 11. It's so satisfying when it actually hits the full note.
It really does, yeah. Because he teases you so much with it.
Yeah.
Just the tip. Just the tip. I wanted to go somewhere, though.
Like, get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Most hip-hop beats don't.
Yeah, it knows exactly what it is. It's supposed to just be, kind of laid back and...
Yeah.
It reminds me of the what's that really popular is it a YouTube or Twitch channel, the like lo-fi beats or
hip-hop lo-fi hip-hop beats for studying. Yeah.
Yep.
That definitely belongs in there.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah, this is a bit more moving too than the actual Fringes thing. Like this with the underneath rhythm going on, it kind of pushes it forward. I feel like
it does
a little bit more than the original.
Because the original is a little bit sleepy, right? Like
a little bit.
It is very meditative, like you said, but the original version, it doesn't have much driving it forward. And I think you're right, Nika, that the backbeat helps with that a lot.
Not much more I can say. I really like it. Like, I mean,
definitely dig it. There you go. Check it out, Prototype Blues on SoundCloud. The track there, The Fringes Remix. And yeah, definitely dig that. That's gonna have to go in my likes section.
Yeah. So do we wanna, because we obviously want to play the Husky one, but then there's one more near the top by Eric Gell that we skipped over that I'd really like to play too. But which one do we want to end?
We've actually used the one from Aaron Kajel.
Have we?
Yeah,
and an opener.
We've used it for an opener.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've used it.
If anyone is curious, it's just this. You're just making me
Yeah. This one was for Nika, the kazoo one. Remember her kazoo she used to have?
I still have my kazoo.
Shut up. No, you don't.
I like kazoo songs. They just crack me up. I like the picture. It's got Yotsuyu instead of her like cigar thing. It's got a kazoo in it.
Okay. Let's go to Husky.
All right. Thank you. Because now you just made me do a whole bunch of work that I shouldn't have had to do on the podcast. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Why'd you do that?
Dickweed.
So this one's from Husky, and he actually came out with this one a while ago. FF14 Goes Rock, as usual. He does the Byakuya theme.
Yeah, and he's done a couple of songs for the 14 or the Stormblood expansion, and not as much as he normally does, though. You know what I mean? Like, normally he's like 4 or 5 in an expansion.
Well, he's probably feeling the burn, too.
I think it's only been like 2 or 3. But anyway, here you go. Here's the Byakuya theme from, of course, our good friend, Husky by the Geek.
Husky, have my babies.
Dude, I mean, every time you get a Husky track, it's going to be great.
We need a Husky and Benjamin Anthony James team up.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be into it.
Do we know if people like Husky go to FanFest?
I don't know that Husky goes to FanFest.
I know that he's in the EU because we actually did look into potentially. We floated the idea to him when we were at the Rock House of coming and
doing like maybe a performance or something. That would be so cool.
I think he lives in Europe.
Yeah, he does. I'm looking at his guitar. Like, did you guys notice this has more strings than a guitar normally does?
It sure does.
I can't tell how many strings that is. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't tell. Because then
I think it's 8 strings.
They like the strings actually get invisible above.
Yeah, I think it's 8 because you can see the dots on the like.
Oh yeah, you can on the pickups. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think there's 8 strings.
Yeah, he's done some of my.
It's a European guitar.
Yeah, the way that he's able to like weave songs in and out of each other, he's easily one of my favorite artists from YouTube. He has a song called Superheroes Medley where he takes the Daredevil, the Flash, and the Arrow theme and like mixes them all together. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, oh man, his medleys are the best.
Says the guitars over there use the metric system, so that's why they have more strings.
I knew we fell into something.
Yeah, he's always got these great bass breakdowns too. Like what a talented dude to be able to play all of these different instruments so well,
and all at the same time.
Yeah.
You know that's editing, right?
He casts mirror image, and then they all play at the same time.
He edits it in post, like dresses it up.
Scott RBE says that's some nasty bass.
It is. Oh my God, he is sick with it on the bass. Here's the thing: I was not all that impressed by the Byakuya theme in the game, so this is, I think, a vast improvement on that.
Are you surprised?
No. No. Coming out of Husky? No, not at all.
Old War Goat says, I found the sheet music for this song and my old man is learning to play this.
Nice.
Interesting.
Wakasashi says, it sounds like this would fit nicely into Dynasty Warriors, slashing through hundreds of enemies. Facts. Facts.
So, Lloyd, you picked this song. What's your take on it?
I love Husky. I listen to him all the time. There's not much I can say about it. He's really like one of the best guitarists and bassists that we have in this community right now, and I wish him the best of luck if this game goes under.
Well, he does all
way
types
more
of
than
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He does other stuff too.
Yeah.
He'd be all
spread
right.
his wings.
Yeah, and like Nate said, normally, we get like 4 or 5 tracks from him out of an expansion. I think this is maybe the second.
Maybe third. Maybe third. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we got all the Primal themes back in 2.0.
Yeah.
And it's just gone down from there.
Well, how many Primals have we had?
5 or 6.
Husky by the Geek. Make sure you check him out. Of course, check him out on all of the things. Bandcamp, Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, and follow him on Facebook and on Twitter. Always amazing to check in with Husky by the Geek.
Take off your clothes.
All right. I think we're good for limit breaking music. Lloyd, I want to commend you. You actually did a pretty decent job here.
Sorry about the one fuck up.
No, I'm sure that there are more fuck ups.
We just
didn't find them.
Yeah, we'll find them.
I want to. Here's one though that you didn't get, and I'm kind of surprised that you didn't get it because this actually was given to us from Torquil in our Discord channel. So make sure that you join us in our Discord channel over at limitbreakradio.com/Discord. But this is a synth cover.
Ooh.
That I actually listened to this a little bit earlier on in the week, and I was dead sure that this would end up making the list. So it's a little surprised not to see it there. But this is from, let's see, Duty You Know on...
Is this not in the outline?
It's not on the outline.
Then I can't listen to it. God damn it.
Well, you can if you go find the link in our Discord.
No,
it's in the music channel.
She can't join Discords or link shells or free companies.
Oh, right. Yeah.
No, I'm in the Discord.
Because she doesn't want to be officially affiliated with Limit Break Radio.
I always wait for you to say, and this is the song from blah, 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 and I push play so that I'm synced up with you guys.
Okay, well, the link is in the music portion. Go find it. It's fine.
I'm looking for it.
So it's the most recent thing posted in the music channel.
Okay, I see it.
God,
we're good. We're good.
All right, this is a cover of Pentious, the FF14 remix from Duty. You Know, Pentious is the remix. There we go.
This image, it's like California Grand Theft Auto.
I love it. I love everything about this. Hang on. I need to get something.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm scared.
I hope it's his penis.
You do?
What? Why would he have to go get his penis?
What did he do to his penis?
Wakazashi saying, now this is Kung Fury style. More 80s. Yep. Them synths, says 2Cat. Ooh. I feel like what we need is like sort of like a buddy movie between like Raoban and let's throw
Argenvold.
And Argenvold, right? Like they're cruising Miami Beach. at sunrise right now, right?
Wow, the white guy and the black guy, that's racist.
And this is the song you have going in the background, yeah.
All right. I know exactly what I need for this.
And they're wearing those types of sunglasses.
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll close my mouth then.
Scott says, sounds like neon lights and Nintendo Power Gloves.
Yeah!
It's so bad.
I love everything about this cover.
Yep, West 2K says I can see a montage in Stranger Things to this.
Oh, yeah, very Stranger Things-ish. What is this? What was the original song?
I don't even have any idea.
Pentious.
It's Penitus.
Penitus.
Okay,
They're saying it wrong.
Penitus.
What's it from?
I don't know.
Penistus.
It's like, it's, oh my god, what the hell's the name of it?
Do you know?
Hitman Duty at the end of 2.0.
Oh, I just looked it up. It's from Praetorium.
Oh, okay.
Praetorium, there you go. That's what I said.
Yeah, that is what you said. Just didn't have the name. Yeah, that like that.
Yeah.
Nice, that part.
Yeah.
I love the logo they have.
I know,
so
right?
good.
It's so good. This may be one of my favorite FF14 covers ever. I want this to play in a room every time I walk in it.
You want this to be your theme song?
Yes.
When we walk out on stage at the LID Sports Arena in the Luxor.
We're going to walk out to this.
Yeah. Well, you can. I think we should each have our own.
Really?
Yeah.
We're going to be called up to different teams.
Yeah.
Wrestlers.
That's
right.
for each of us.
That's right.
There you go. From Duty You Know. Check that out. DutyYouKnow.bandcamp.com. He's also got 1K subscribers on YouTube. Let's bump that up a little bit more. Again, that's Duty You Know. All right, that's going to be it for limit breaking music. But we got like, I don't know, about 10 minutes.
That sounds like just enough time to play Name That Tune.
Okay.
All right,
Seriously?
so yeah,
Okay.
you want to play? I love this game.
Sure.
Let's play. All right, so last time you guys did pretty good.
Did Nika play last time? Was Nika
did,
here
yeah.
for
I
this?
did.
Okay,
I
you
did the best out of all of us.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
So
You guys told me I did and gave me a good job, so I'm going to take it and keep that close to my heart.
It was sarcastic.
It was a team effort, Nika.
It was. I wasn't the best. Like, I wasn't amazing, but I was better than you guys.
Okay.
Right. So anyway, I'm gonna kick it up a little bit, and I'm going to stop throwing you softballs. So
Okay, so again,
so it's a new round. You guys won last time.
remind us how the juxta lines work.
The juxta line. So you have the 50-50, the ask the chat, and the phone and intern.
So the 50-50 we have agreed.
We've agreed that I'll actually give you answers that could possibly be right, maybe.
It has to be 50-50 one or the other. That's how 50-50s
fine.
work.
One is right, and the other is wrong.
There you go.
You happy?
All right.
Yes.
All right.
right.
And Nika, stop looking at the chat and
I'm not looking at the
stop
chat.
logging out, Nika.
That's right.
I'm not looking at the chat.
Hide your chat.
Forgot we have to hide the chat. All right, chat is hidden.
Evo open on the side. I can't see my chat.
Chat's hidden.
All right, I'm gonna come swinging right out of the gate. So here we go.
Okay.
I feel that sounds familiar. I feel like I should
This is
know
one
this.
of those ones that is so familiar, but I don't think I'm going to get.
Is that the theme that? I don't know.
It's all right. We had the Snowcloak last time. So
It's definitely it's definitely not Snowcloak. I know Snowcloak.
It's totally Snowcloak.
It's not Snowcloak, dipshit.
Wow. I feel like I'm seeing like a bunch of like white and some snow though. What other dungeon had snow in it?
I don't know that it's a dungeon theme. It may be an overworld theme.
Not Stone Vigil. The other Vigil has snow.
The one
Steel Vigil.
No, okay, no. It's
Could it be Stone Vigil?
Could it be the one?
It's the one with the griffin and it has
yes,
snow, right?
Yeah. That's
the one at the start of Heaven's Ward.
Yep, that one.
Yeah.
Could it potentially be that one?
It
I don't think of what the name of that one was. I thought it was something.
I thought it was Stone Vigil. Is it not Stone Vigil?
I don't think it's Stone Vigil.
No, There's two Vigils. Stone Vigil is the one with like the cannons and the bullshit. Then there's is another one called something Vigil.
Well, we don't have to get the exact name right.
You get it, if I know what you're talking about, then it works. But also remember, if there's a phase, you gotta get the phase. If it's day or night, you gotta get the day or night.
Could this be
I'm sure
night?
the chat's just going nuts.
Could this be a night theme someplace? Because he got us with the broom last time.
Yeah, I don't think it's a night theme. I don't think it's a night theme. I don't know.
It has the sound of what a night theme would sound like, but
maybe.
I don't know. I like your theory of snow dungeon.
So do we want to go with that?
Not everything that falls is white.
What?
What?
Not everything that falls is white.
Plays it again as if that's gonna help. I have no idea. All right. It's on YouTube.
We're gonna go with the Griffin Dungeon.
Yeah.
All right. So for no points.
It's not Fall of the White Raven, is it? Based on what you just said. Well, you said not everything that falls is white. That didn't.
You stopped it right before the big drop, so it's hard to even see if that helps us for 0 points.
That makes the game harder and thus more fun.
Yeah.
No, I know, but it's for 0 points anyway, so I thought it was going to give us something that would reveal it.
I get a point if you don't get it this time, though.
Oh, that's true.
It's a raid. It's a raid.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah.
It's one of the Alliance. It's one of the Alliance raids.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Is that Void Ark?
Is it? Because I was almost thinking it was Nail from T9.
No, I don't think it's Nail. I definitely don't think it's Nail. I think it may be one of the Void Ark raids.
It is one of the Void Arcs. What was the city? Sorry, not the city. What's the last place that we go to for Void Ark?
Yeah, that's the one I don't know as well.
It's we did Void Ark, we did the Weeping City of Makak, and then
Dunscaith.
Dunscaith. Is it Dunscaith?
I think it's Dunscaith.
You think it might be?
Yeah.
Nico, what do you think?
I don't know. I think you could be right.
Nope.
We'll go with
Dunscaith.
Dunscaith. Damn.
What? It is Eureka Animos in the main field without battle.
It's the Eureka theme?
It's the Eureka theme.
I've done so much Eureka. That does not sound...
To be fair, I think I only had the music up in Eureka
most of it's
once.
in the battle, because you're almost always fighting something in Eureka.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
He got one, so let's see. We had like 12 last time. I think he's up to 4 now.
Yeah.
No, it's a new round.
New round, okay.
New round,
all right.
New round, so 0-0.
All right, next song.
No, so 1. He gets a point.
He got a point.
Yeah,
he got a point there.
New round right now.
These are hard.
These are hard.
Mm-hmm.
Battle theme, obviously.
Or it could be a cutscene theme.
I think that's battle theme.
It could be that cutscene when they're like going into Doma Castle and all the like guys come to help like on the things one at a time. Remember when you're like charging the Doma Castle and then the Aura come in and then your other teammates come in? There's like that epic cutscene. Could be that. No? It does sound more like a dungeon or a...
It does, yeah. It really does sound like a dungeon.
If I were to take a whack, I would say when what's the dungeon where we're actually storming the Alamigo throne room?
Alamigo.
Yeah, Alamigo. That one.
Oh, yeah.
Nika, I'm gonna have to defer to you. What, the chat's getting it wrong or the chat's getting it right?
I don't know.
I'm not looking at the chat.
We don't have a lot of time left. Why don't I use the lifeline?
All right, fine. Let's use a 50-50.
All right.
A 50-50?
50-50.
Okay, it is either Liberty or Death, or Wrath of the Icons.
I'm going to go Death.
Liberty or Death.
No, just Death. He said Liberty or Death. That's a choice.
No, that's the name of the song.
I'm kidding.
Oh, fuck you.
Asshole.
You got me, though.
Yeah, Liberty or Death.
Final answer?
Yep.
All confirmed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really?
It is Wrath of the Icons. You don't get the extended one. This is also the Diabolos theme, or anytime you fight a void sent boss.
Okay, that part I can hear.
Yeah.
Damn.
Gives it away, doesn't it?
I didn't know the build-up part.
Yeah. Damn. All right. One more. We've only got time for one more.
One more? Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna play this one because I like it.
This one I know. Give me a second. Shit, play it again. It's a dungeon. I'm pretty sure. God damn it! I know this one. It's a dungeon for sure.
It's that right there at the end. That's the part that's sticking out to me. The way it's like.
No, I remember like actually entering a dungeon and hearing that music. It's got. Fuck. This one I definitely know. I just cannot think of it.
Boy, I am fucking useless at this game.
Yeah,
I'm
when
really
I throw you
useless.
hardballs, it gets hard, doesn't it?
I have so much more context for Realm Reborn music.
Let's use a lifeline.
All right, we'll use another Juxta line.
Yeah, Juxta line. Yeah. We'll ask the chat.
Ask the chat? All right.
Yeah, well, it's either that or we're asking Lloyd.
And this is the last one. So
all right,
yeah.
ask the chat. Let's see.
Okay, look at the chat. Forward and back.
Let's see.
They're saying we have two people saying
Cruise Chaser. I see that.
Yeah, that's the forward and back one.
Oh, yeah, Well-Tall says
that's
exponential
A11.
entropy.
Praetorium?
A11. Alexander.
Cruise Chaser.
Cruise Chaser, forward and back, and Alexander A11 are all the same song.
Okay,
So-
well, I guess that's what we're going with.
I guess so.
Yeah, no, that's got to be why I recognize it so much because I've face bashed that for so long.
All right, we'll go with Cruise
Yeah,
Chaser.
no, that's it. That's it.
Good job, Chad Room.
Thank you, Chad.
Nice job.
I was like, I know this song. Fuck. See, it's been so long when I've been just doing all the Omega for so long to remember the old Braid song. See,
And yep, once the lyrics start in, yep.
Yeah. All right,
What the fuck is this shit?
We'll do one more.
One more?
One more.
Okay. Let's go
I gotta hide
with this one.
Is that
a
part
Hilda
of no, is that part of the what's the
cover your chats?
The
It's Alexander.
Right, the Brute Justice.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is Brute Justice.
Maybe play it again. Oh, it might be.
Yeah,
where else does that type of music
Where
come
else do you
from?
get the horns? We don't
Yeah,
get
you're
horns in
right.
anything else. It's got to be
I never
Brute
did that one
Justice.
Savage mode, so I don't have a real good frame of reference for that.
It's either Brute Justice or Persona.
Brute Justice.
Brute Justice.
We'll go
we
with
can
that.
go with that.
I'm waiting for a phase.
Oh.
When he fucking comes together.
When he comes together?
Yeah, fucking Brute Justice.
When he becomes the
When he
big
becomes
bad. When he becomes the big bad in Savage mode.
Yeah.
I guess that'll work.
You want to give us the...
Come on, give us bling.
Yeah, there we go.
We tied you today. Yep.
See, with obviously
Yeah.
with the voices, you can tell.
Oh, yeah. All right, there we go. Name that tune.
Yeah, we went 2 and 2
I do like
today.
this game.
And here's the thing. I want to use that as a reminder for you guys to go vote on your favorite tracks from the soundtrack. If you had fun, if you were able to name all of them, then there's no reason that you don't that you shouldn't go and vote for your favorite tracks.
Jerry Bear said the gull wings from FF10 too.
All right. right. I think that's going to be it for today for Limit Break Radio. Just a real quick reminder. Next week, there will be no new episode of Limit Break Radio. Why? Well, I don't know what Juxta and Nika are going to do, but next week, I'm going to be celebrating my mom's birthday.
Let me plug it, actually. I'm going to be at Otakon, so if anyone's going to be at Otakon, I'm also doing an FF14 fan gathering on Friday before Distant Worlds. So I have a Facebook event. I will be resharing that on Limit Break Radio page. But if you're going to be there, hit me up. I want to meet you guys.
That's right. Limit Break Radio at Otakon. So if you're going to be out there, make sure you meet up with Nika. Juxta, what the fuck are you doing?
Fairbear is going into surgery, so I'm going to have to take care of her. So I have real life issues to deal with. I have to take care of my awesome baby.
Podcast priorities, man.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, since I still love you, I will be streaming Sunday.
Well,
I'll still be here.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Streaming Final Fantasy 14? That's really nice of you. Awesome. What you gonna do?
You know, maybe.
You know what? Hey,
got Monster Hunter to do.
The patch will be out.
That's
exactly.
Right. That's
there you go. Yeah.
You can have fun with.
But if I run into one motherfucking computer tree, that's it. I'm uninstalling on stream and I'm done.
I don't blame you.
Fucking test me, Square Enix.
You can have fun in Eureka Lickma. Lick my balls.
Yeah, comes right after Bofa.
Both of these nuts.
All right. Well, I will be interested to check out Eureka. I will be checking out the next phase of Eureka just to see what they did with it. I gotta know.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So hopefully they're going to be doing something inventive and creative. It doesn't sound like it, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, all right, that's going to be it for Limit Break Radio this week. Thanks so much to our callers, just the one, Shujin. We appreciate it. We always appreciate hearing from you. And of course, if you want to give us a call, Limit Break Radio on Skype, 810-515-8715, limitbreakradio.com/Discord. You can go ahead and add us on Skype right now or join our Discord so you can be here. Not next week, because we're not going to be live next week. Well, Kala will, but we're not going to be here next week. But join us the week after for more FF14 news and discussion. That's going to be it. Remember, guys, if you haven't yet, hit up our website over at limitbreakradio.com and RSVP for the after party. It's going to be at the Esports Arena at the Luxor in Las Vegas. We're super excited about it. It's not just the Limit Break Radio after party. This is the FF14 Creative Community after party. If you are a fan of not just ours, but any of the FF14 community creators, content creators, we're going to get as many of them out there so that you have an opportunity to meet them if you so want to. Again, $55 food and drink packages. When you go through tax, that's going to be about $68. What is that? Did I get that right? No, I don't think I did. About $64 when taxes are all said and done. Again, RSVP over at our website, limitbreakradio.com. That's going to be it for this week's edition of Limit Break Radio. Thanks so much for joining us for Limit Break Radio. We'll be back in 2 weeks to hang out with you and talk more FF14. For my crew, Nika Kayani and Juxtaposition and Kalo Landis, I'm an hero. Keep listening. Radio is a production of LimitBreakRadio.com and Bender Media Productions. This episode was produced by Lloid, Kalo Landis, and Juxtaposition. Final Fantasy XIV and Eorzea are Final Fantasy XIV and Eorzea are trademarks of Square-Enix. Funding for Limit Break Radio is provided by Mary Kennett, Nexium Theta, Hirsch Firsch, Talen Vieira, and fellow Limit Break Radio listeners. To support Limit Break Radio, visit patreon.com/Limit Break Radio. Opening music in this episode from Daniel Lambie. Listen to Man with the Machine Gun and other great tracks at facebook.com/Daniel Lambie Metal Gamer. Closing music in this episode provided by Husky by the Geek. Listen to this and other great Final Fantasy XIV and video game rock covers and original music at facebook.com/Husky by the Geek. In-game graphics for Limit Break Radio's Twitch stream are provided by Diamond Multimedia. Check out their line of AMD graphics cards and other hardware at diamondmm.com. Limit Break Radio and its hosts are solely responsible for its content. Hey, thanks for listening to episode 169.